This is the new GSX-S750, I think it's called, from Suzuki. And my name is Bernard Rider. Yes, hello and welcome to another vlog from Bernard Rider. Today we're testing out the GSX-S750 in the A2 version. They have it brand new for A2. So let's go and check it out. I hope it is A2, I'm not sure. The tank looks all nice and shiny and sparkly. It seems like a very heavy bike to me. It is probably, you can compare it to the new CB650R from Honda. It has traction control in 3 positions, 1, 2, 3. And so the Honda has it as well. Okay, so let's go and check it out. So far the display looks good. So let's close up the visor. Feels pretty sporty already. Of course the position is a little bit leaned forward. I think it seems like I'm very close to the display, to the dashboard. Yeah, it looks a bit lean forward, so I guess you're gonna have some fatigue on your wrists pretty soon. It's a little bit more sporty position, naturally, than a cruiser, of course. Some wind coming at me here now from 120, but it's still acceptable. Not too bad. If I go deep down, it's much better. So it's a pretty good wind flow, airflow, actually over the instrument panel. I think if you kneel, yeah, if you go down, duck down like this, you don't get any wind. That's pretty good. That is pretty good. That is a sporty little machine. I can go this way. To me somehow it seems, it feels like it's more sporty than the Honda CB650R, which I test rode. I don't know, it's been a long time since I test rode a CB650R, but this one somehow seems more sporty. Although I like the exhaust note from the Honda better than this one here. So, what about the display? Display is a pure LCD, thank God for this. You can read everything, and even in sunshine and daylight, even the sun coming from the rear, I think. So it's not like one of these panels, it's just an LCD. So that's perfect, I think, for readability. I don't really like the way the RPM counter is displayed, like this bar. I like to have it round, but that's just my preference, of course. If you go down like this, I mean, I guess I'm getting too old for this, but yeah, it's not too bad actually with this wind noise, with the wind blowing at you. Not too bad at all. You can handle this. It's not on some other bikes where you get the wind right smack in your face, you know. So these are actually plus points. So let's go and have a look here. The problem again for me, it's not the technical data of this bike, but first of all the price. I think it's around 8,600 or something, 8,600. And the other thing is the colors. There are only 3 colors, and none of these colors I like. They used to have a red in the 2018 lineup, but now they don't. I don't know if it has a slipper clutch or not. I don't know. I don't know if it has a slipper clutch. The throttle, actually, of course, it has a lot of power or a lot of torque, but the throttle feels okay. It's not so jerky like some other Kawasaki's I had. It is acceptable for this kind of power, I'd say. You just have to get used to the sensitivity of it. I can hug the tank quite well here, so that works. So yeah, except for the seating position, which is very sporty for me at least, you know. Okay, it's naked, but it's kind of bent forward. It is a little bit more stress on me. So on the display basically we have everything. We have the trip, we have the range, we have everything that you need. We have the fuel consumption. We have everything that you need. I was not really into Suzuki before because they did not have anything to test for me for A2. They have other bikes, of course, but they're more A and not A2. So, but now they have the new. They discovered they can actually make some extra money with it, and so that's good for me. And they finally have this GSX, whatever you call it, with A2. So there we go. So the new GSX-S750, that's a mouthful. 4-cylinder 750cc Suzuki. Unfortunately, with old technology, that is terrible. Why did they not put LEDs in here? This is absolutely terrible. It would be kind of a contender actually for me buying it, but okay, this is not a super negative, but still it would be nice if it had all LED. I'm sure these are not LED here, but the form, you know, the shape of it, it looks really, really fast, doesn't it? I like the old 2018 red version, that really looked cool. Anyways, I think I'll switch over to the other camera and then we'll continue. Only in the rear it seems to have LEDs there, in the rear and in the rear light, but that's about it. check. Check. So we checked it out, and I really like it. I do like it. I think it has 120, 180 in the rear tires. I don't really have any time to check it. First of all, we are short on time, and second of all, I'm very hot in my helmet, so we have to go now. But it's another contender. Unfortunately, it's very sporty. For me, at least, you know, when it comes to me. For me, it's very sporty, and maybe it's too sporty. Maybe I'm more into cruisers and taking it easy. But this definitely has a lot of power. If someone's out there for A2 license, who wants to have a very sporty bike with a lot of a lot of torque, I guess you have to take this one. Yeah, before, I don't know, once again, I always keep saying the same stuff. But before my battery runs out, I guess I should almost do the verdict. We do a quick, we've been on the Autovia before, so it's pretty nice on the Autovia. Wind turbulence not too bad, actually. I like it very much. Has a lot of power. I guess that's gonna be the second, you know, behind the Kawasaki Z900. It has a lot of power. But one thing I don't like, first of all, is the price, and second of all is the color selection. So unless they have a very, very special offer for me, it will not be this one, I guess. I feel also pretty much at home with this one, almost like on a Kawasaki. Gearbox works fine. That reminds me of my Suzuki, which I had in Auto Escuela in driving school. It was also a very good gearbox, and this one seems to be no different. The only problems I ever had were the ones with the gearbox with a Benelli Leoncino 500 and with a Honda. Yeah, with a Honda. And it does have traction control, did I say that? So it has ABS, of course, naturally, as a standard. And it does have traction control, 3 positions, 1, 2, 3. He says 1 is normal, 3 is for rain. So Yeah, the display, nothing can beat this the regular LCD or good old LCD display.